When I was high, those were I think maybe 5 or 6 years ago. But when I was drawing, I was just bored. It was my emotions coming out, but because I was high, it was more of an intensified emotion. So it was what I truly felt, but it just got me so down into it, I got depressed. And the low of my low is the point where I changed my mind about coming to Hope Place because I needed to try something new. When I was hungry, my stomach was growling a lot. I was always really tired, but I didn't want to just stay and lie around in the hot heat. Like I always just had to get up and go. And the first meal was awesome because I was hungry. And it tasted like home. It tasted like something I hadn't had in a long time. The last meal that I had like that, I hadn't been to my mom's. Like a home-cooked meal to me is different from when you'd go out and eat something at a restaurant. It's completely different because it reminds you of like the food, like all the flavor, the taste, the smell, everything just is home. I had this issue when I first got here, when I was painting, and I was getting so into it and so anxious and excited, I felt like I was high. I didn't know how to get rid of that. That's why a lot of my artwork was half done when I got here. I wouldn't ever finish it because I had to stop, and it got really frustrating. The night before I got my idea and I saw a butterfly dress in the window. It was like a full monarch butterfly, and I knew I had the idea I wanted to do a butterfly, I just didn't know how. So that night I was supposed to be writing my testimony for graduation, and all of a sudden I hear this poem going through my head, and I kind of stopped for a second, and it was still going through my head, and I'm like, this isn't my voice, this isn't me. I wasn't even thinking about. So I got out of the shower and I had to stop. My testimony was due the next day, and I had to stop writing my testimony to write down the poem because I didn't want to forget. And then I knew that I had to do butterfly. I think God was watching out for me the entire time. I just didn't want to open my eyes to see it.